to shut up and shoot.
Hi, here we go.
Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Therapy Range. Oh yeah. If you haven't taken the time to be sure and go over and hit the affiliate links down in the description below, particularly pay attention to the gun deals link in the description down below. Those guys have been really awesome to Therapy Range and make it possible for a lot of this stuff to come together. Like today's video, we have a SCCY. This is the CPX-2. Not really sure what makes it better or different than the CPX-1, but you know, we got one of these today, an affordable budget pistol. I picked this up, found it on the gun deals link while I was over there searching. I mean, the prices are good enough to get me to go look. That's why I always preach this shit to you guys. Go check it out. It's worth checking out. Not jerking you around on this. Yes, I get paid for promoting them, but it's a good deal, man. There's a lot of good prices. Anyway, moving on. I grabbed this thing up. I found it on the gun deals site for $209 from Palmetto State. Got it shipped to the house. After transfer fee and everything, I want to say I was like $269 into it. And what we have today is we have the SCCY. This is a hammer-fired semi-automatic pistol. Comes with two 10-round magazines. And budget-friendly, man. I got it for a really good price. Let's see how it shoots. Oh, yeah. Planting freedom seeds on Therapy Range. Okay. I don't know what it is with these budget guns throwing the brass right back over your head. The gap between the magazine and the grip, not fun for the pinky. We'll go ahead and talk about the trigger in this gun. I'll check it one more time. All right, here we go. So, here's your draw. All right, here's the wall. There's your slop. There's the wall. The wall continues and goes and goes, and it finally breaks. And it breaks really gritty. All right, out of those first two magazines, that not pleasant trigger. All right, to reset, you're going to start letting off of it, and you'd expect it to reset about right there. But right there, I'm basically off the trigger. So you grab it back up, bring it in, there's your slack, bring it all the way, bring it, breaks. Start letting off of it, let go. There's the reset. Back into the wall, trigger, off of it. The trigger in this one is actually pretty brutal. Makes subsequent shots really difficult. You know, you get used to shooting a decent gun where you have a nice reset, and you know where that reset is, and you can get that gun working pretty fast. This one here, I guess once you get used to that never-ending trigger pull, release, reset, and it is a hammer-fired gun, so I guess it's to be expected, but let's load them back up and shoot some more. All right, so we're loaded back up. Got a couple more mags. I'm going to work back and forth between the two targets and see if we can increase the speed. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to go so fast, but I want to still stay accurate too. Did that load one? Yeah. Gosh, that is just terrible. Getting lots of misses with that thing. I'm going to put it on the trigger, you know. I mean, we can do this. All right, so, I mean, I'm going to put that on that trigger. Just kind of sucks. But you know what it sucks less than? It sucks less than a high point trigger. I'm going to load them back up. We're going to do some accuracy and see how that works out. Take our time, nice and slow, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We can do this. But we can only do this together. That includes the 97% of you that have never bothered to take the time to follow Therapy Range. I see you over here on Rumble watching. I appreciate it. Hit the follow button so other people can see that you enjoy the channel too. We can build this thing, but we can only build it together. And that's not even a joke. I need your help. So, yeah. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, here we go. We got a couple of more magazines loaded up. I've got a cardboard target set up over here, and after I shoot a couple mags, I'll let you check it out. But, yeah, cardboard target, not quite 21 feet. I'd say that's probably about, I don't know, 7 feet, 10 feet, something like that. It's really difficult to grip this gun because every time you pull the trigger, that magazine's pinching your pinky. So, here we go. Man, that really, that is surprisingly good. I'm going to move this target back a little bit. That's, stand by. Let me clear. All right, here we go. I moved the target back. You know, it's at about 21, between 21 and 30 feet at this point. I guess one of these days I should probably bring my tape measure out and actually mark off my distances. Let's stop, shut up and shoot. Chest shots. Yeah. Well, there's a huge difference at 21 feet. But I tell you what, man, that gun is just wearing my pinky out. That is absolutely painful. The way, like I said, my pinky wraps around in that gap right there. Every time I pull the trigger, that gun is pinching my finger. So let's go check this thing out. You want to do that? Let's do that. All right, guys, so this was from the 7 to 10 foot, nice, pretty nice tight group. I mean, granted, there's like 4 of them that did fly outside, but with that super long trigger pull, you know where I'm putting the blame. It couldn't have possibly been the operator. And then at 21 feet, we got our 10 shots. We got 2 flyers that got outside of our target zone. They're still good shots, but you know, if we're splitting hairs over here, they were technically misses. You know, even these 4 shots, even though they were outside of the orbital socket, they were nice, solid throat mouth hits, and not really what we were looking for. Would have liked to have had them all right up in that nice circle. Just same thing here. Everything stays nice and tight. You know, you want everything's better when it's nice and tight.
Buy a shotgun.
Fuck you, Joe. So, my final thoughts on this gun. It's probably not going to stick around here on therapy range for very long. I bought it with a purpose, and its purpose was partially completed today. I've got another video that I plan on having this gun and a few other guns take part in. But for the most part, it was bought for a purpose. It has served its purpose. It's going to go on its way. No, I'm not selling it to the public. It's going to go to my local FFL. Ted will tell you how we feel about the ATF.
Hey, ATF! F you, you f***!
Exactly, Ted. But we don't want to give anybody any reasons to come and be bothering me. Remember what happened to SPF Russia? We're not trying to get hemmed up. So while we are not friends of the alphabet agencies, we most definitely don't want to say, hey, look at me. So we're going to make sure when a gun leaves therapy range, it's going to go in a proper fashion, one that would be suitable for even the limp-wristedest of leftist liberals. Man, I know why I'm missing. It's not the gun, it's me. I'm moving while I'm shooting. I got my hands pinned up in here in a good proper grip. And as that gun is pinching me, I'm trying to get my pinky out of the way and bring it in. I'm fucking with my grip, and it's causing me to throw rounds off. If I can manage to sit there and just let it hurt me, it'll hit just fine. Wonder how it feels right-handed. God, this feels weird. Wow. Oh, I almost got them all right in the weekend. All right, guys. SCCY CPX-2. It's okay for a budget gun. You know, I like better stuff. I'm a Glock guy myself. There's lots of other guns out there that are still reasonably within this price point. Again, this was $209. It was like $260, $270 at the FFL, after tax, after shipping, after transfer fee. It was still well under $300. So it makes it a very affordable budget gun. And just like with a Glock or a SIG or anything else, if you practice with this gun, you're probably going to get pretty good with it over time. I don't like that it bites me. That might not be the case with you. Again, I'm not here to tell you what you should or should not buy. I'm just here showing you what my experience with the product was. It pinched the shit out of my pinky. The magazines are somewhat hard to load. The takedown of the gun is superbly easy. It's one of the easiest guns on the market to take down. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do that again here real quick too. There's a takedown catch right here. You just get in there with your pinky or fingernail, pull that bad boy out, let the slide down, gun comes apart. Looks very much like a Glock or pretty much any other semi-automatic on the inside. It's hammer fired. Put it back together, just line the rails up, take it all the way back to the lock back position. Make sure your barrel's pulled forward. I wonder if my camera's starting to overheat. We're going to wrap this up, guys. I'm having some technical issues over here, and I don't want to fry my camera. But it looks like we might be overheating the camera. Be sure to live your lives to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. I'm Paul Riley, and this is Therapy Range. Stay free, America, if you can. After you do all of the YouTube rumble mumbo jumbo, like follow, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up button. Stay free, America.
It's time to shut up and shoot.
All right, here we go.
I got a baby blown over with a demon inside me.
Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range.